You fucknut!
So it's finally here, the update you've all been waiting for. No longer is the challenge system the only way you can level up in Payday 3. But this now begs the question, how the hell does the new system work? And within that, if you were to say, I don't know, make a worst to best video on ranking the heists in order in regards to IP, what would that look like? Well, first off, of course, you're in the right place. On this very channel, I single-handedly ranked every possible thing in Payday 2. Not quite, but I did make a bunch of videos, some of which you can see right here. I wanted to start this series off in Payday 3 since it was released, but there's just not enough things to rank yet. However, this update offers me an in, as I think it's good to know where these heists rank in terms of leveling ability. So before we start, let's go over how this ship actually works, because it's a bit different than it was in Payday 2, and maybe different from what you expect. There are now 3 aspects to look at regarding IP in each heist, and all these come together to give you a total number.
What do you mean by that?
Let me explain. First off is completion IP. This is the base number that is rewarded for simply completing the heist. So if you want to get in and get out as fast as you can,
That's what she said!
this may be the number you may see mostly. This number scales with difficulty in most cases, and the highest obviously being given for overkill. Next up is an all loot bag bonus. Secure all bags on the heist and get this amount of IP added to your total. This one not only scales with difficulty, but also seemingly with complexity of getting all bags. For example, Road Rage carries a smaller IP for all bags in comparison to Under the Surface. One thing to note at the time of this video is that the bag bonus is for all loot only. Miss one bag and your extra time in that heist is essentially wasted, unless you want all the cash, of course. So either commit or do not. There's currently no extra IP for an extra bag here or there, just all bags. Is that clear? Okay, next, where possible, there's a stealth bonus. Again, scaled with difficulty and of course not available on 2 of the current heists, those being Road Rage and Cookoff. This amount will also be added onto your running total of heist completion and all bags or not all bags. Alright, with that out of the way, one more thing. Did I mention that Overkill obviously offers the highest IP across the board? However, if you were to rank these heists by other difficulties, there are some slight variations. For example, Heist A could have a higher IP on Overkill difficulty over Heist B, but on very hard, Heist B may give a higher IP than Heist A. Confused? It's never by much, and we'll be going off Overkill anyway, because, well, you know, you play anything less than Overkill and you're a pussy.
No! God, please, no! No!
Okay, in last place, Road Rage. Only one of the 2 loud heists, so no stealth bonus here. Maximum IP tops out at just 100, 70 for completion and 30 for all loot. At least the bags in this one are all in the same place, so it's not much of a ball ache to secure. Luckily, this heist is also relatively quick if everyone stays in the damn circle and keeps the truck moving. Yes, you know who you are. Next up is everyone's favourite. Is it though? I feel like that's just a saying. Anyways, Dirty Ice, or where I grew up, Dotty Ice. What am I even saying? 130 total IP, 35 for completion, 65 for all bags, and 30 more if you want to stealth it. I must say, stealth all bags on this one is a pain in the arse, and definitely faster with a crew. This heist could top the list of fastest IP for time, with a 4-man crew being able to get all bags in under 3 minutes by going loud and skipping out on the stealth bonus for a solid 100 IP. Next up is interesting. We have a 5-way tie, but we will use one single differentiator, the standard completion IP, as this differs over the 5 heists and will be the most consistent metric through all of them. So in 8th place, we have the new heist, Murky Turbid Station. Maximum total IP of 180. Only 15 of this coming from completion, a measly 15, and to note, this one does not scale on difficulty, so 15 across the board for normal, hard, very hard, and overkill. The rest is made up from 100 IP for all bags, and the mandatory stealth bonus, which for overkill is 65. Next, and technically 7th, is Touch the Sky. Overall, 180 IP, made up of a base completion of 45, 65 for stealth, and 70 for all bags. Another relatively quick heist, and a simple all loot grab. Just don't forget the sneaky hidden coke in the vault. 6th, and we head to the nightclub, Rock the Cradle. 180 total max, 60 IP for completion, 30 for stealth, and a decent 90 for all bags. This one is also up there with Dirty Ice as a quick in and out. Come on, we already did that one. A fast crypto-only stealth run of 3 minutes can bag you some quick XP if that's your cup of tea. Hey, that rhymes. 5th place is 99 Boxes.
99
Boxes.
But a bitch ain't one.
Or affectionately named in the community as 99 Circles. Again, 180 total max IP, 90 for completion, 60 for all bags, and 30 to round out if you stealthed it. This for me is probably the least favourable for gaining IP, especially in stealth. Hauling all those bags over the fence and past guards just doesn't seem like my kind of fun, but you know, each to their own and all that. In fourth, and the last one on the list that garners 180 total IP, is No Rest for the Wicked, the OG of Payday 3 heists, I suppose. The 180 is made up of a whopping 110 completion reward, 40 for all bags, which are pretty simple, and 30 for stealth. Pretty good heist for getting IP, as this one can be ran through pretty fast. If you're playing with friends, getting the executive to the vault is a little easier, or just give that keypad a few tries to see if you get lucky. All in all, not bad IP for such a short heist. In the number 3 spot, oh, I see what you did there. Nope, not the big bank, but Golden Shark. Sorry, not sorry for getting that stuck in your head. A decent 210 IP total, 110 for completion, 65 for all loot, and you need most of it anyways to finish the heist, and a cheeky 35 kicker for stealthing. Not only a good heist, but good IP. A coordinated crew can get this stealth under 10 minutes, so not a bad payday. You see what I did there? In the number 2 spot, drumroll please, Frame in Frame Day 1, or more commonly known as Under the Surface, or Art Gallery. 240 total IP, completion IP of 65, all bag nets you a further hundo IP, and finished off by a tasty 75 IP stealth bonus. If you like slow and steady stealth, well, at least you get fairly compensated for it, although you could argue a little more would be nice for this one. And taking the number 1 spot, of course, is the new Cookoff, coming in with a whopping 600 IP. That's right, 600 IP. But the question is not the reward, but the path you took to get there. Base completion is only 40, but a holy shit worthy 560 for all bags. Cook 19 bags on overkill difficulty and get this monstrous IP number. As far as time efficiency for this one, it'll probably take close to an hour to get all those suckers cooked, moved and secured, so have fun. Just be careful not to leave after 18 bags, because you'll only get the 40 IP for your troubles. And there we have it, our first worst to best list for Payday 3. As more heists get added, I'll start by throwing that IP in the pinned comment until there's enough to make another video. And until then, I will see you in the next one.